Marriage vows in church everywhere are very clear that this is a union that has been joined till death do us part. So the questions that are there, how does a union, a holy union, come to an end? One, death. Once one spouse dies, that marriage is dissolved. You don't need to go to court to dissolve that marriage. Death serves that. Number two, a divorce of a court. Divorce absolute, that is a decree absolute. Free. If that person you are married, for example, has gone away and you don't know where that person is, you will stay in that marriage unless you go to divorce for 7 years. After 7 years, you will go to a court to seek for an order that there is a presumption that this man or this woman is dead. The law talks of, if you have not heard of somebody and you have not seen that person, you go to court to look for a presumption of death. Then your marriage will be dissolved by that presumption of death. So if you are still there, that person, even if he's not there, you are wasting your time. Lastly, if a marriage has been annulled, an annulment of a marriage is either because of the relatives that were married, and that annulment, you must go to court strictly within stipulated timelines. The audience will be looking and telling us how long should you take before you go for annulment to court. Lastly, pole sana, we have not discussed about children matters. Divorce is not about children. In the next episodes, we shall be dealing with the law that deals with children. But the question, can marriage be turned into a commercial employment? Can you be employed in marriage? Sometimes yes. In divorce, there's what we call alimony, maintenance. Divorce, if you are maintaining your wife, you buy everything. You provide her medical treatment. You provide accommodation. You provide food. You provide clothing. You provide her grooming. You provide her entertainment. At divorce, the husband, the wife will ask for alimony, and the court will grant her alimony. You pay your divorced wife. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? For duration, the judge or the magistrate can say, but it cannot go for more than 5 years. So you can be an employment to your wife. No, to your divorced wife. By up to 5 years, feeding her. You can also be an employment if you are a married woman who was rich and who was providing for your husband. Alimony. A husband who has been divorced by a woman who is rich, who has resources. That divorced wife can be told to continue paying for maintenance of her wife. It is not employment. Sorry, I forgot. It is maintaining the dignity of your former wife or your former husband before he or she gets an avenue to start her life afresh or his life afresh. Who told you to support her or him 100%? But the court can refuse to grant alimony if it finds both the divorced wife and the divorced husband have enough sources of income to sustain their life. That marks the end of the Marriage Act. Continue reading it, continue watching it in all our platforms, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, all of them. Court Helicopter. It reports live matters from court, live transmissions as it happens daily in court. Watch it on all court matters, and come Saturday and Sunday, our job is to educate you and tell you, but what does the law say? For free. Thank you very much.